Okay, some thoughts I have on the Jessica Herringa investigation. And the reason why I would even be looking into the Jessica Herringa investigation, not that it's not interesting and not that it wouldn't draw my attention and make me curious about looking into it, but formally, most of my attention when it came to researching criminal cases or conspiracy theories is more like the Son of Sam murders, where Son of Sam confessed he participated in some of the murders, but he was involved in a cult. Now that's become mainstream knowledge. Everybody knows the Son of Sam murders were not just done by David Berkowitz. That's the type of research I'm into, like the Jonestown stuff or the Zebra murders or the Manson murders, just out of curiosity of the conspiracy world. But with Jessica Herringa, which is Jessica Herringa's case, is not uncommon. People go missing all the time. But the thing that made me so curious about the Jessica Herringa case is it happened in an area I'm very familiar with, the ExxonMobil gas station in Norton Shores. And I remember I was watching Jeffrey Willis speak about the case, and he said how one of the jurors was on Facebook communicating with somebody. And as soon as he said that, that made me think of contract stalking. And I was seeing a woman dating her in person, like she was picking me up every day. And she was being involved with this contract stalking stuff. And she would communicate to the people that were using her through Facebook. And she explained a little bit to me how it worked. And 1-800 numbers, all different sorts of stuff. And so that made, when I heard Jeffrey Willis speak about that, I looked into his case and I found out, like, in April of 2016, they claimed that, allegedly he tried to kidnap some girl. He got arrested in May of 2016. Then after his arrest, he was charged with the Rebecca Bletch case. Then in September of 2016, he was charged with the Jessica Herringa case. And one of the first things I thought about the Jessica Herringa case is there's been some skeptical individuals saying, well, maybe Jeffrey Willis didn't do it. And, I don't have anything against that angle. Maybe he was framed. Who knows? But Jeffrey Willis, or somebody planted evidence on him, who knows? Like, if he being framed doesn't mean too much. How was he framed? Did somebody plant evidence on him, or, what happened? But what if Jessica Herringa was never even kidnapped? What if she willingly went with somebody from the Exxon gas station? Okay? And then wherever she went, something else happened. That's one of the things I've thought about with the Herringa case. What if she really wasn't kidnapped? Are we really sure she was at work that day? What evidence is that she was really at work that day? And how do we know she didn't leave willingly? Maybe she met some guy online, and he promised her some money or something. The angle of drugs being sold at the Exxon gas station is very serious to me because the Drug Enforcement Agency never investigated the secret phone connection and all that stuff. There's a lot of questionable activity that comes to the Herringa case. But, I've seen a lot of strange stuff in the Muskegon area, and I definitely know there's something more to the Herringa case. But that's one angle I would look at. Was she actually kidnapped from the ExxonMobil gas station? Is it possible somebody gave her a ride and don't even know they gave Jessica a ride? Could she still be around? That's an interesting question, Uh, that's a good question.